that's the
So
only
this is a
option, which
live
then,
video,
in that, what a horrible,
and
like a puzzle to be in at that time. So it's like,
so we're just
obviously, if you
driving,
have
and I need
a
you
piece of shit husband like
to,
this at that time, and
Because they're gonna come
it
on here.
will require you to have these social services, or you have to break up with him first. That's because it's on you what he's doing. You can just
Where's
go
the
do
comments
that.
at?
It's like we're keeping it from you.
Yeah.
In a way that's just like that only punishes the
So-
victim. Yeah. Mickey's forced to move out
So
of the family
right now,
home, but he
you guys
ignores
need to
this
write in
concept
the
of divorce at all. Francine
where
says,
we
quote,
should eat
things were no
today,
different than before. Mickey came and
because
went
we
as he
don't know what
pleased.
to eat.
Then weeks
Because
after
you know
this
with the
divorce is
Soul
finalized,
Patrol
Mickey gets into a car accident
RVers.
that almost kills
So we're
him.
trying to get a
He breaks
play
several
button.
bones. He suffers a
And we
serious head
need your
injury.
help.
He winds up in a coma.
So
He spends more than a
whoever's
month
hopes
recovering in the
lights
hospital.
in this live
Francine,
video,
after years
we
of his
would
abuse and
give them
manipulation, has been conditioned to prioritize his needs
$100.
over her own.
Every
of course, always.
person,
And also to
because
fear
we
his
actually
retribution
live in
if
an
she does not do
RV.
that.
So yeah.
So she visits Mickey in the hospital.
So
And once he's released, he just
people,
moves back into
please
the house
come
with her
on.
so that she can basically
We
take care
need
of
you
him.
to come on because
Francine would
we're
later explain
trying
her
to
decision, saying, quote, I really felt trapped after this accident. I don't know why I felt so
we need your
obligated to
help.
that man, but I did. Then
So
the
can
real
you
hell began. This reminds me of this show, TV
please
show,
come on
Made
this
with Robin
video.
Crowley. Does a really good job of showcasing, like, why did you just leave, or why did you go back? It's just really the nuance, the subtleties in it. It does a really great job. Right. It's like, you saw the Twilight Zone movie, right, from the 80s? Which one? It's the one that was like, it was an anthology, so little mini movies in one big
So
movie,
you
but there's a
guys
part
need
that's
to
like,
come.
there's a racist that's being racist and like yelling slurs, and then
I need
off of the slur he says to someone is immediately dropped into the situation where that
Can you guys
person of
come?
the slur, he is that person
So
going through the worst of what that
right now we're
group
going
of
to
people have
Palm
done, and it is
Spring.
mind-blowing. And it's that
If
kind
you
of
guys
thing where
see
it's
us
like, it
right
would be
once we
a
come
great
in,
hologram
that
to
would be
send someone.
good.
Yeah, it's like, oh, is that your question? Go
Somebody's
find
here
out
and they
yourself.
locked the
Totally.
video.
So the problem is, Mickey is
Somebody's
recovering
here and they
from
locked the
his
video.
car accident.
Okay. So I need you to comment
The abuse toward
and what
Francine
we
becomes more frequent for hours
tomorrow.
his trip to
So
the bar.
we need you to type it.
She remembers how a few full days would pass here and there, and then
We
she
need
lived in
you
terror
to
of going to sleep at
subscribe
night
because we're
when
trying
he
to get a
wasn't there,
play button.
because
And
quote,
whoever subscribes. So we're trying to get you to
I
subscribe.
thought, well, maybe I could kill myself. But then I thought if I kill myself, who's going to take care of the kids?
Okay, and
I would conjure up schemes about how I would sneak off to the airport with the kids and just leave. But I would picture us sitting on a park bench with nowhere
I
to
would
go.
be happy if you
Then I
guys
would get scared
really
thinking about what
do
we
it,
could do.
but subscribe.
So,
Please, we
several
need more
years go by,
subscribe
and then in
buttons.
1977,
So you guys know.
Francine is now
So
just
in the
21 years
group
old.
chat, you guys
She's
get to
subjected to
write
one of Mickey's
down
worst assaults
what
after he learns
three
that she is
things that we
enrolled
get to
classes
eat
to
throughout the day.
secondary.
Today, tomorrow, and the day
He forces her
after.
to burn
So
her
write
school
in the
books
comments
yard
what we should
and
eat.
threatens to sledgehammer the car so she can't get to
Okay,
school.
can
So
you
he
please write
just
in the
loses it.
channel? Right now we're going to
Francine knows
Palm
that he
Spring with
prepares
other
myself dinners for the
RVs. So if
family,
you have anybody in
but
your
Mickey
family
isn't
who's
happy.
going to
So
Palm
this is a scene I
Spring,
can
just tell
literally
them I
see
said
in my
hi.
head from when I was 14 years old.
And if you're in an RV and you're
Because
going to
it's
Palm
kind of like, they
Spring,
don't
hi.
spend a ton of time in the back and
So
forth of
yeah,
like the bullying abuse thing. It's
you're
kind of
just
like you get what's
sitting
happening. They do it.
here.
It's so realistic. And basically, it's that scene where she microwaves these dinners and puts them out, and he's drunk and he doesn't like it.
So
And
we
then it's like somebody
this
filmed
we
a real
need you to.
domestic
Okay,
abuse
are you guys?
situation and
Oh,
put it on
where?
television. It was that
I'm
wild
from
and graphic and
I'm from
horrifying
El
and like
Cajon.
nothing. They didn't pretty it up.
I'm
They
from
didn't
El
show it.
Cajon.
It was unbelievable and really scary. So this is what he does. He
And
dumps
I
the meals
just
from the
had some
containers onto the
sushi.
floor. He slams his fist so hard on the table.
And
One of his kids'
can
glasses of milk spills and
I
breaks on
want
the
some of
floor.
this.
Then of course, right,
'Cause
that's
you know.
there we go.
Oh, I'm
Kids are
from
sent upstairs.
I'm
As
from El
Francine is trying to
Cajon,
clean up this
guys.
mess.
I
And
know
he
it's
removes
nice.
garbage from
So
the
you
garbage
guys get to
cans,
write
starts
in
to
the
smear it into
comments
her
3
hair,
things that I
and
get to
then he
eat. Can
begins
you do
beating
that?
her.
Write in the
Francine can hear
comments
her
what I
kids
get to
crying
eat.
upstairs and yelling down, "Mommy, I'm
Please.
alright." Francine's daughters ends up
good
calling the police. By the
I'm
time
gonna
they
try to
arrive,
subscribe to
she
your
stopped
channel.
beating her again because the police don't witness anything firsthand. They don't arrest him. This is
Oh,
despite Mickey threatening Francine's
so
life
guys,
right in front
they
of her.
are, one person wrote what I should eat. You know what that is?
What?
Pizza Hut.
We had that last night.
Okay, guys, you guys have to pick nuts. Oh, they said KFC fried chicken.
Oh, we don't have one.
Extra for those
What?
cops.
They said KFC fried chicken.
KFC?
Yeah.
This is a drunken monster.
Okay, so we're gonna get some
And
KFC
what's gonna
later.
happen anyway. They're just gonna bring you back here. Like they know the system.
You guys wanna
and
get
process in
some-
place to fix this.
Some more.
So,
It
like,
can be
they're just kind of
spicy
like, well,
noodles,
this is your
because I
problem.
hate
That's
them.
probably, like, morally easy.
Oh, I'm giving a shout out
But I'm
to
sure that at this
my
point,
class.
it's just like what
Courtney
what is there to do now? Yeah. So
You guys should go to LFCS 31st Charter School. It's wonderful.
they make a report. They leave. His abuse continues. He forces
Girl.
Francine to make a new dinner for him.
Pizza Hut.
Then he rapes her.
Okay. So I'm in an
Afterwards,
RV, as you can see. Look at this back.
Francine, though,
That is our RV.
she says, "Quote,
That's
I was
our
thinking about all the
RV.
things that had happened to me, all the times he'd hurt
Come
me, how
on,
he'd
I
hurt
don't
the
just need
kids.
one
I stood still for a
person.
moment,
Keep on
hesitating, and a
liking.
voice urged me on. It whispered, "Do it."
Don't forget your $100.
So she puts her
Okay.
kids in her car. Then she goes to the garage and gets a can of gasoline. She goes to the bedroom where Mickey's passed out. Dosses
So
the area around the bed.
I
lights
have
the
a
match, tosses it at the
assignment.
gas floor.
This
Runs
is
out of the house as it goes up in flames.
okay.
And now she's in the car
I
with
put
her
giant
kids.
stitch
She drives straight to
there.
the county jail.
Where did I put my stitch? I don't know where I put my stitch at, but literally my whole room stitched
That
in.
is your best option. Yeah.
Good job, you
That's all
liked
you can
and
do. Or
subscribe.
you can do it, not just leave. There's no just leaving.
Okay.
No, that's,
My
this
room
is my only
stitch
option.
theme, so if you guys have any
I,
stitch
like,
stuff,
going to the cops, he's
and the
like,
link we're gonna put where I
finished it,
live,
everybody
you
else
don't
seemed to
need
be alright
stitch
too.
stuff. So,
Firefighters
are you guys
report that
riding
the
what
boy
I
thinks
should
she's
eat?
home. By the time they get there, Mickey's dead. And
'Cause I do not know what I'm about to
Francine is
eat.
first-degree murder and put in jail. Francine willingly and admittedly murdered her husband while he was sleeping. As one officer put it, there was no question that the system had failed her, but in our system, the excuse for system failures is not to commit first-degree murder. Well, thank you for that wonderful lesson. It's like calling a system failure. It's like, this isn't like we had a gas leak. Right. This is a man
All I
who for
want
a
is
decade
you're
punches
supposed to
his
pick
wife
what
in
I
the
eat
face,
for the
and
day.
everyone knows it, and no one does shit about it. No one's going
Can you
to
guys
fucking
pick in the
help you. No
group
one's
chat?
going to do anything to stop it. So,
Hello.
Francine spends the next several months in jail until her trial begins, and when it does,
Oh,
the stakes
look
are
at
enormous
this.
because she isn't just fighting for her freedom. She's also up against the very 1970s attitudes that blame women for their
Papa, say hi to the
and look for any
cam.
excuse not to hold male abusers accountable
Say
for
hi.
the sum total of their actions, which is their murders.
And this is our RV.
So when the case begins, Francine's lawyer argues that after years of Mickey's relentless abuse, Francine experienced temporary insanity when she killed him. The timing of this case is very important because at the time, feminist groups had already spent years trying to raise awareness and organize around the issue of spousal abuse and domestic violence. And writer Faith McNulty will later put it, quote, had it occurred a decade earlier, the facts underlying the crime would probably have never been widely known. But in the 70s, there was a new willingness to listen to a story such as Francine's.
Wow, interesting.
And I think
Thank
that new
you
willingness
for
had
saying
to do
pretty.
with basically enough women, like you're saying, like
Okay,
women
right
talking to
right
each
now,
other,
what school you're
women
from to?
telling each other you're not alone and you don't have to
Right-
stay there and we'll
Right,
figure
what
something
school
out.
you're
Or-
from
or
to?
just like maybe the
From.
basic empowerment of you can have a checking account and maybe
Yeah.
figure something out.
Yeah.
Because you think of stories after this where women being abused, saving money in like a secret checking account to get away.
Yeah, because financial abuse is such a great way to control someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Control everything.
Right. So obviously this case becomes national news. The
Yes.
big networks flood Francine's small Michigan town, and the New York Times writes that Francine's case becomes a quote cause
My
celeb
favorite
for the status.
singer is Alexis,
But also,
because I'm very
I don't
famous.
know,
We
I
live
just
in a
get the tone of
mansion.
like
actually live in a mansion, so my favorite singer is Alexis because she's my auntie. Alexis is my
Two
auntie.
men and 10 women eventually hand down their verdict. They agree that Francie for from
And I can show you.
jury.
Look out the mountain, guys. Look.
But I also wonder if like those lawyers were good, but the people, wherever this was tried, it'd be very. I mean, I would want to read this book. Yeah. But that the people
Guys,
that
keep on liking. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What's your favorite YouTube channel?
Blacktiff Live.
If like if you're not the spouse, then
What's your
kid
favorite
will
YouTube channel?
like plenty of people being like, yeah, enough of this and enough of women going to jail because this is the only option they have.
It's almost like that verdict was for all the women that came before her who didn't escape, or who were
Everybody.
the ones who were killed.
Yes,
It's like that verdict is the message of no more,
right.
you know.
Yes. So then,
Okay, so guys,
In
I
1980,
need you to,
writer Faith McNulty publishes the nonfiction book The Burning Bed, all about
Okay.
Francine's life and about this case.
type in the
And that, of course,
group,
draws more attention to the issue.
type
Francine gets
in the group chat
$11,000
hi if
advance
I'm your
for this
favorite
book,
YouTube channel.
which is worth around $42,000 in today's money.
Mm-hmm.
And she uses it as a down payment for a house.
Oh wow.
So she can live with her kids and have a place to be safe.
Oh my God, how beautiful.
You hungry?
Her life doesn't really change materially except for the attention and the interest in the story. She still has to
So we're still driving.
So she actually ends up getting some secretarial work, and then she will later operate a forklift in a factory for a couple years before she gets laid off. When this happens, Francine goes through a dark time, and she says, quote, "I went a little crazy. I was partying almost every night trying to escape from something. I drank a lot and I was taking speed. It was like I was trying to self-destruct." But it's also, you didn't have a childhood.
Right.
You basically went from like sophomore year of high school into
So this is the beautiful mountains.
Absolutely.
I'm
family situation
loving
like
Trauma
them.
that you're not dealing with.
Yeah, you know she wasn't in therapy. She
So
wasn't
we're by a
talking to anybody about it.
mountain.
It was like, oh no. 'Cause
Look
it's
at those
the-
other ones.
the
Those
abuse,
ones are so
then it's the
beautiful.
murder, then it's the infamy. There's
Right.
so much to deal with.
Yeah.
That of course you just were like, I need to blot it out. This is when Francine meets a man named Robert, who'd recently been released from prison after serving 10 years for armed robbery. The nature of this relationship isn't exactly clear, though a deep dive People magazine article from the 80s suggests it wasn't a wonderful relationship. They move into at the very best they both
Okay,
know.
we're on a
And
freeway
frequently, one of her daughters will accuse her of
by
sexual
these
abuse, which she denies.
mountains.
The National Domestic Violence Hotline points out that one risk factor for being in a toxic relationship is a lack of exposure to healthy relationship models or examples.
Yeah.
And of course, she meets this guy at a very vulnerable time in her life. So it's not like she's like, okay, I also deserve this,
Totally.
but I went through that.
Totally.
In any case, as all of that is playing out in Francine's actual life,
Type
the
in
book The
hi
Burning Bed
if
gets adapted
Soul Patrol
into the
RVers
made-for-TV
if
movie
is your favorite
that airs on
YouTube.
NBC starring Farrah Fawcett as Francine.
that car going down.
Over 75 million people watched this made-for-TV movie the night it premieres, including 14-year-old Karen Kilgariff and her mother, Pat Kilgariff, who kept going, I don't
You on
think we
Black
should
Tip
watch
Live.
it. I don't...
That's
this is
the
scary.
Live.
So graphic and like unlike
Black
anything
Tip
that ever
Live.
really happened till that point. So
Oh, I
this
actually
made-for-TV
forgot.
movie of Francine's story kicks off a national conversation.
Huh?
And
Somebody
according to
wrote
the
a
New
Black
York
Tip
Times, quote,
Live because I
the
asked
number of
them.
shelters for battered women grew from a mere handful in 1977 to nearly
Yeah.
700 the year The Burning Bed was televised, which was 1984. After this, the term burning bed syndrome becomes the well-known
Okay,
shorthand for trauma
everybody,
caused by domestic
have have you guys typed in what we
And then
should eat?
later,
Because the only thing
in
I've
his
got
2016
is
book,
KFC.
co-written
That's the
with
only
writer
person who
Seven
wrote it.
Hall.
And I'm going to give a shout out to
2
them
miles,
right
take
now. Let me
exit
find it.
131 onto CA 138
They
toward
are...
Palmdale.
Co-written with writer
Oh,
Alan
loves
Sepinwall, titled
drawings.
TV the Book.
Typed in
Television
KFC
critic
fried
Matt Zoller
chicken. I'm
cites
giving a shout out to
Ben as the
you.
seventh greatest
Thank you, because you
all-time.
listened.
Holy shit. Writing, quote, the film was
And
a
you typed
landmark
in
in terms
Pizza
of
Hut.
content, depicting
So
domestic
thank you,
violence
thank
as
you.
an unambiguous horror.
Oh, and Genesis
and
grew.
violation.
Typed
Sites
in
also praised the
pizza.
performance of Farrah Fawcett as one of the finest in the history of TV movies.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit.
It was.
Thank
I
you.
just wish the difference between Charlie's Angel, Farrah Fawcett, like
Yeah.
supermodel, the hair, the whole thing.
So
She was such a
guys,
girl on a poster,
look
and all
up
of a
here.
sudden she was like, watch this.
So let me show you where we are at
So
this
basically,
next green
Francine and
pole.
Romer eventually
So if you
got
guys are gonna be able to see,
there, Francine gets her nursing degree. The couple lives in Tennessee and then in Alabama. Francine finds work in nursing homes and as an in-home caregiver. And she
Okay,
passes
guys,
away
I'm about
from
to
complications related to pneumonia in 2017. Francine Hughes was 69 years old at the time of her death. Her family members have said that she rarely talked about the case. She was once quoted as saying, "People look at me
Ooh,
like
or
they're trying to figure me
pasta.
out. I don't feel like I have to explain myself to anybody, and I don't need pity or sympathy. I'm just an ordinary person." End quote. Francine was an ordinary person whose nightmarish home life was tragically also not unique. Instead, Francine was a victim of a much larger systemic problem that persists today: domestic and intimate partner violence.
Use the right lane to take exit 131 onto CA 138 toward Palmdale.
Today, domestic and intimate partner violence
Okay, guys,
can
look.
and does affect anyone regardless of a person's age, sex, education level, or economic background.
Papa, are we still
Within
1
years,
hour
the
away?
Michigan passed new laws dealing with spousal abuse.
Still?
And since then, more have been introduced that prioritize victim safety. Of course, there
Take the exit, then take the first left onto CA
Okay,
138.
guys, are you guys still
that
texting?
prioritize victim safety.
At the stop sign, turn left onto CA 138 toward Palmdale.
Guys, look at this nice
Shelters,
mountain
hotlines, and
up here.
organizations dedicated to supporting survivors of domestic violence and or intimate partner violence. Still, Francine's case isn't the norm, despite hand-wringing shortly after her verdict about how women would now be able to shoot their husbands and get off scot-free.
Right.
The reality is that in the years since, there have been several high-profile cases where a survivor has been jailed for killing their abuser.
Yeah. There's a lot of those.
According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 12 million people are affected by intimate partner violence each year. 1 in 4 American women and 1 in 7 American men.
For about 39 miles, continue straight.
1 in 4 American women and 1 in 7 American men over the age of 18 have been the victim of serious physical violence by an intimate partner. 1 in 4 and 1 in 7.
Like, there's everyone you know. If you don't think you know anyone that has gone through this, then they're keeping it a secret.
Right.
Not telling you.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we're pulling.
If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse or intimate partner violence, please remember you're not alone. They're not alone. Help is available. You can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. Their website is
And you're back on the freeway.
thehotline.org, just thehotline.org. And they offer information on warning signs of abuse, resources in your state, how to support someone.
Guys, we're in the
that might be
desert right
experiencing
now.
partner violence. They're free,
We're
it's
literally-
confidential.
Are you guys still
it's
here?
available 24/7. I'm grateful that we live in a time where I can pass that information.
Okay, if anybody is still here, do a smiley face emoji.
Has some goddamn options in this world. And that is the story of Francine Hughes and Burning Man.
Wow. I had never heard of that. I have never heard of that.
At all?
No.
Oh, I thought I was like, when I was talking about it, I thought you were just like, yeah, I know.
No, as soon as she says the name of the Major TV movie, I'll know what she's
Can
talking
I
about.
start?
It's such a specific, I mean,
I was 4
4,
years old.
But it's also just specific. It's all. I can also remember the Mothers Against Drunk Driving made for TV.
Right.
Why you had it turned the other way?
Era changing ideas of like you don't have
yeah.
to do
I
this
was showing
anymore.
them the mountain.
But it's very mother centric. It's female centric.
Y'all tired of talking to her?
Yeah. Incredible. Great job. Yeah. Thank you for telling that important story. Thank you, Maren Lavashon, for being such a good researcher.
Hello.
Well, we're gonna change gears.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
Wait, did they just do a thumbs up?
No, I see 7 of them.
And I'm gonna tell you what I think they need to
Let me
focus
see.
What
on.
you got them saying?
I asked somebody to do a thumbs up.
Is there? She said,
Remember
where
when I
is
did the
there?
weather in 14, like 13, it was like when the
I'm
weather was so
hungry.
bad for a year and a half that everyone
I
just,
like
died.
baby
There was no food.
Mukbang
So this
videos.
is
I don't know.
older.
Oh,
No, this is
mukbangs.
older.
I could do
People tell me a Bible
mukbangs. Y'all like
story, I'm gonna tell you
mukbangs?
biblical
What y'all
ones
like?
still.
Hi,
I
Tiff
did
and
it.
family.
We
I
were
thought I
in
would
the
see
early
you
days.
under the wheel by now. If John, this is for you, John. If you come back on here, or if you're still here.
Did somebody text me?
Game of Thrones and actions
I
probably
posted
got,
a
like, source
video.
of inspiration for George R.R. Martin. This is the story of a woman
A day ago, maybe 2 days ago, on my shorts,
Yeah,
of me
I'm ready for
driving.
it. This is the story of a woman
About 2 days
some
ago.
people describe as
So my
history's
shorts.
first documented
I've
serial
been posting
killer.
a lot of shorts.
Oh.
Make sure y'all go check out my shorts.
The Poisoner of Rome. Yes. You ready for her? Yes, please. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I just posted
There
a
are very
video.
limited primary sources about Locusta. She's only briefly mentioned in surviving
Showed
histories of
it.
Rome. Of course, it's just like everyone's moving on.
They're over
Showed
it.
it, y'all.
Italians are over
Let's
it.
not talk about it.
No one's
Go check
talking
out my
about it.
videos. And
Right. Well, but the main
when I get to
sources
the
for story
destination, I
are
come back on
an
live.
episode of adorable
I
podcast
see y'all. Love
called
y'all.
Mr.
Thank you for supporting my
It's
channel.
super
And
fun.
always come back. And remember to
They're very
stay
smart. And their articles are all that's interesting by Jenna D. Carlton.
happy.
So,
Don't let
not
nobody
only
steal your
is it
joy.
early life,
Has
but she was
anybody
Peace,
texted
love, and
me?
happiness.
G-A-U-L.
Huh?
Nobody's
The
texting
region of the Roman
anymore.
Empire that
No, it's
overlaps
not nobody on
modern
here.
day
What you
France
do?
and
You ran them away?
Belgium. You knew that, though.
I honestly thought Germany, and I was like,
You ran them
should say
away?
Germany and just sound really smart. And then I was like, I had to go.
I want to do a different life.
What do you mean? You just gotta stay on here. You don't have to go out, come in. Hey, John. I missed that one. I will go back and check it out for sure. Yep. I was getting my roll on, John.
It's because I watched.
I don't know where it's at though, because I've been posting quite a bit. My goal was to get 6,000 subscribers this month, but I didn't make it, y'all. I fell off.
And I keep wanting to say Caligula, but you got it right. So congratulations.
Yeah, that does
Something stuck.
I fell off, y'all. I'm like at 5,800 or
These two men were
something.
Rome's first and second emperors.
I tried.
Now, I would.
I'ma try harder
I
next
wouldn't have
time.
gotten 10 years if I had.
Hi.
Claudius Brent
It
just
was
found
iconic.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
drawing.
Where he was. Hi, Claudius.
There we go.
Thank
before
you.
that, Rome,
Beautiful. That was nice. What you like drawing?
But I will tell you that just this
Thank you for all the love and the support.
blown away when I went
All
to
the
Rome
hearts.
to see these.
Can I have it?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can I have it?
Fucking huge. So like you know when you're thinking
Flowers,
about it,
you like
it's
to, okay.
Can I have
friend's
it?
room is kind of
You like to,
oh, they're probably like on a of like some Monty Python.
You like to
They were
flowers?
standing in a circle in a marketplace.
I told them to type that
These
if
things
they're
were like
there.
15-story buildings.
You should draw me a
Like,
flower,
huge, and they're still standing.
and you should draw me a flower and email it to me
Like,
so I can
what a time.
post
I
it.
want to go. But stop it, because we're not getting into the weeds.
I'm totally done.
So I can put it in my video.
After a series of civil wars,
Or I could put it on my community page.
Your BFF, a senator.
Which
tried to
one
seize
would